Christina. Welcome back to my channel. Probably not a lot of you know, some of my friends maybe, but my daughter is getting married in June and she asked me to help her with some of these decorations. So we bought these lanterns from Dollar Tree. We ended up having to order them because there was not enough in the stores for the amount of tables that we need, because these are going to be our centerpieces. So these were in the $5 section, but I'd say it's a pretty good deal for $5. Some of them did come broke. These little top parts were broke. I had to hot glue them. Not a big deal. But we are going to be dressing up these lanterns for the tables. So I hope you stick around and see what we do. I am going to show you how I dressed up this lantern for my daughter's wedding. So this is a lantern from the $5 section at Dollar Tree. I ended up actually having to purchase them online because we needed 12 of them. So I did end up getting 12 of these lanterns. I'm just going to show you how we kind of dressed them up, made them look a little bit better for the tables. So first thing is, and I actually, the other 11 are already done. My daughter decorated them. I kind of came up with the floral arrangements and then she did a lot of the work. So that was a good thing. So first thing is to cut that off of there, because I do not like the rope hanging off of there. So I am going to take my lighter here and I am going to try to burn some of this off and melt some of this hot glue on top. The rope was in there with hot glue, so I'm gonna melt that and kind of burn that and kind of shove it down in the hole. This is what I did with the other lanterns and it worked pretty decent. So just kind of get some of that hot glue out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done and then show you the next step. Okay, I have that all in there. So it's nice and pretty flat now. And then what I'm going to do is take one of these little knobs that I got. Now I bought this at Joann's. Now I don't know where everybody's from, but Joann's is now closing. So I went there and I picked up these little knobs for the lanterns. So I'm gonna try to match it somewhat to my lantern here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to paint this white and then distress it. So I'm gonna give it probably about 2 coats of white paint. Okay, so now that this is somewhat dry, I'm going to take my elephant chalk paint and I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush and just kind of distress it like this. So I'm going to do the whole thing, the top and all the way around. Super simple. Okay, I have my knob all painted. I think it looks pretty decent. I think it's a pretty good match. So I'm warming up my heat gun right now. But in the meantime, I got these rocks from Dollar Tree and I'm gonna stick them inside the lantern here. Just kind of dress it up a little bit. I don't know, when we were shopping looking for wedding stuff, we saw these lanterns in Dollar Tree and we thought these would be perfect. So I mean, if you go to, Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that, they're obviously going to be way more expensive. So we just thought with a little couple added touches, we could make these look pretty nice. So it's just a cheap option for a wedding. We're trying to do everything very budget friendly for the wedding, including me officiating the wedding. Yeah, I just went online the other day and became ordained so that I could officiate the wedding because she was having a hard time finding somebody to do it, so I said that I would do that. So just kind of fill it up, not too full because we have to move them and I don't want the rocks falling out everywhere, just to make sure the bottom's kind of covered. So that looks pretty good right there. All right. My hot glue gun is heated up, and I'm just going to take a little bit of E6000 and put it on two ends, and then I'm going to take some hot glue and I'm going to stick it on top of there. And to me, that looks so much better than just having a little cord hanging off of there. Okay, then I'm gonna look, because these aren't like exactly perfect and they're a little wobbly, so I'm gonna take the side that kind of looks the worst, and that is where I am gonna put my flowers on. So what I did was we got some lamb's ear, and we just took a couple branches and basically just kind of stick them together and stuck them. I'm going to stick them like this, and then they just get put on the side of the lantern like this. So I am going to zip tie this to the lantern once I get it positioned the way that I want it. These leaves are kind of turned around. So we did use lamb's ear and a couple other different flowers that my daughter had thrifted from the thrift shops. I used flowers that I had in my stash, and it was basically a lot of lamb's ear, kind of like, you know, with the frosted on it. We did a lot of flowers like that on them. Okay. Oh, I thought I turned my camera off. I guess I didn't. All right. Anyways, I'm going to cut these stems down a bit. And then I'm going to arrange this the way I think it looks the best. So with the leaves, I don't want big stems sticking out. This one's a little kind of broken off here, so actually, you know what? I think I might have to stick a little hot glue on here because this one is just not, it's like almost fallen off the branch. Okay, so I have it arranged on there pretty decent, and I got my zip tie around here, so I'm just going to try to tighten this up here. Oh, I think I put the zip tie on the wrong way. It's not sticking. Let's try this again. Come on. Oh, I think this is just a bad zip tie because I flipped it around and it's still not working. So let me grab a different one here. I need one more hand. Okay, and get it arranged how I want it. And then zip tie it tight. I want that flower up, or that one up just a little bit more. Okay, that looks pretty decent. I just got to bend these to stick where I want them. All right. And then I am going to cut the end of the zip tie off. Okay, now that that's on there, I used some tulle and I made a little bow, and then that is going to get placed right over, excuse me, the zip tie right there. So I'm just going to hot glue that onto there. And then I am going to trim these down. And then the last part is I got just a little flower from Dollar Tree. It's nothing fancy, it's just one of their their cheapo flowers that they have. And then that is going to get hot glued right in here above the ribbon. So just like that. Okay, so that is it. That's all that we did for the lanterns. And I think they turned out super cute. I think they're gonna look really nice sitting on the tables. And turn it on. Yeah, I think they're gonna look really good. Oh, and one more thing, there's a sticker on here. Make sure you take the sticker off. But yeah, it's all finished. I think they're gonna look really nice on the tables. I'm super excited, so we shall see. So I just wanna say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very little small tutorial. I would love it if you like this video, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.